It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Niners and the Bucks. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
Here comes a return from the 3. Now some razzle-dazzle here to start the game. Past midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
Well, I think we both knew, Mike, coming into the game that special teams would play a big role, but I don't think either of us expected it to play itself out on the opening play of the game. I mean, what a return. That would have been something. He takes that all the way. What a start.
So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Yeah, you have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get them to the NFC Championship game just a few plays away. If he continues to play up to his potential, this team's going to be tough to beat.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. So that's a good bounce back there. They'll get this back very close to that first down marker.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. He is in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They're led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
A quick throw right side. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Back to the air is Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. So Kittle comes in motion. 3rd and long. Here. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. On 4th down, here comes the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Back deep for the Bucs, their speedster Trey Palmer. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Buccaneers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll need to get something positive going right away. Oh, he is going to be swarmed under, met in the end zone. It's a safety. And that's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the 1. If you're the defense, trap them back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
The Niners offense ready for their 2nd possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
1st and 10 for Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. Oh, man, Mike, that is a heartbreaker. I mean, from this distance, he really does everything right. I mean, off his foot, it looked dead down the middle. It just runs out of steam there at the end. He ends up being denied by the crossbar.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Right back to Irving. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
On the ground, it's Irving.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go again here with Irving. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. Baker to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. You know, Mike, in some ways, I liken fullbacks to kind of the modern-day tight end. They're the ones that are willing to do a little of the dirty work on most plays. So every once in a while, it is so good to see them rewarded and have a chance to be the guy who delivers and converts on third down.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. On third down, here's McCaffrey. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down. So Jake Moody Now out for the field goal. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Niners will cut the deficit down to 2.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bucs offense ready to get back to work. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 30. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it. It's Irving. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A throw on the move is caught. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down. Two minutes to go, first half in a 2-point game. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. 1st and 10. Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. Going up top for Evans. And he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. A short one there, caught by Kittle.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the 1st half clock. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Again in the air for Purdy. He's got a man. That's Kittle. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. That one late over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bucs were treated to a fine first half by their quarterback. That's Baker Mayfield. He's got 2 touchdown passes already, but he's also thrown 2 interceptions. So it was feast or famine whenever his guys had the football. These 2 teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Niners offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. The throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. Here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's McCaffrey.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers have taken the lead by a point here in the third. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return is Sean Tucker. Here comes a reverse. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Buccaneers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down, a pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A give. This is Irving. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run with Irving. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now Mayfield. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. Baker Mayfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Irving. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. You are hoping your running back can do something to give you space. And, Greg, they got the absolute opposite. Instead, it is a safety.
Yeah, exactly right, Mike. That's all they're trying to do is give themselves some breathing room and get their quarterback out of the end zone on this next snap. But instead, the defense is all over it. They get in the backfield for the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They run once more with McCaffrey. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up. The 49ers out for the punt. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopped. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
So we are through. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Baker. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Baker gonna give it to Irving. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They go play action with Mayfield. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to tie things up here in the 4th.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The 49ers offense back onto the field for their next possession. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. This is intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. On second down, a run with Irving. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. Here's third down and a few inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Now Mayfield. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The 49ers offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Throwing is Purdy.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Purdy now on second down. That's to his tight end, Kittle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They come up for 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. They'll try to run a reverse. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back set to go once more. Here's first down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. A second down throw for Mayfield.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll take off again. And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And the Niners are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with White. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Here's 3rd and 2. Now a first throw here in overtime. This one intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize, and they jump it, and now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This one to win it in overtime. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one he's got to have.